Welcome to the Slop Temple. We pray this video helps.
You begin by isolating power and refrigerant. Disconnect the negative battery terminal because electrical shorts will ruin components. Once the refrigerant is recovered with a certified machine, make sure to cap lines to prevent contamination. Raise the fusion and secure it on stands, remove the engine cover and release the serpentine belt. From here, unbolt the compressor clutch connector and related lines. This gets you into the system fast while protecting components. Do not skip refrigerant recovery or safety gear, because mistakes are costly and hazardous. Once exposed, disconnect the compressor electrical connector and unplug clutch wiring. Label parts so reassembly is exact. Support the compressor, remove mounting bolts, and lower it carefully. Replace all O-rings using a thin coat of correct PAG oil. Make sure oil type and amount match the vehicle spec because too much or wrong oil damages the system. Install the new compressor, torque bolts to factory values, and reconnect the clutch and electrical connections. This preserves function and prevents leaks. Double-check fittings and wire routing before proceeding. Once the new compressor is mounted, evacuate the A/C system to the specified vacuum for at least 30 minutes because moisture ruins the compressor. After a successful vacuum hold, charge with the exact R134A amount indicated for the 2013 Fusion, monitoring manifold gauges as you add refrigerant. Start the engine and cycle the A/C. Confirm clutch engagement, correct high and low pressures, and cabin temperature. If pressures are wrong or noise appears, stop and recheck belt alignment, manifolds for leaks, and electrical connections. Those fixes resolve most post-service problems.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.